Hi everyone! Thank you for joining us today. Our webinar will begin in just a moment, but we wanted to share this video of School Principal Dr. Jasmine Nixon sharing how the expertise of EPI teachers continues to help the school, students, and staff grow. So here is her story.
My name is Jasmine and I am a middle school principal. Cultural exchange is important because some of our students have not experienced diverse backgrounds to the extent of actually working one-on-one with someone who speaks a different language than them, eats different food than them, and they get to see things from a different perspective. And I think that's important for our students to have. EPIs help Overhills Middle School a lot. Overhills Middle School has been a school that has exceeded growth for the 5th year in a row. And we have done that with an abundance of international teachers because they bring their expertise into our school building to assist our kids and help our students grow. When I am looking for an EPI teacher, I am looking for someone that is passionate about their job and they're compassionate about working with children and doing what's best for children. Having that open dialogue about their background and giving us the opportunity to learn more about where they come from. I think that's valuable to our students and staff here at Overhills Middle School. I think once they get here, one of the biggest things they enjoy is after-school activities, whether it's they are developing a club or going to the sporting activities. They are very interested in how our students play in sports and the biggest cheerleaders I've ever seen. So they are, without prompting or asking, they attend our after-school functions because they do want to get to know the community better. And so just seeing them active and interacting with our parents and community after school is always great. Our EPI teachers are selfless, they are humble, and they are grateful for the opportunity. I would say to any other administrator looking to utilize EPI is run, don't walk. It is a great program to have, and it will benefit your students, your community, and your school as a whole. I have seen nothing but great things or great candidates come from EPI, and I look forward to continue working with them.
Hello, and welcome to our informational webinar, Teaching in the USA with Educational Partners International. We are Educational Partners International, but we often call ourselves EPI for short, so I will be calling us that throughout this presentation. My name is Anna, and I am the Content Specialist in the Marketing and Communications Department for Educational Partners International. I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and before working with EPI, I was a middle and high school science teacher. I'm so happy to be working with a company that supports my passion for authentic cultural exchange through education. Today, I will be talking about what we do and how you can apply to our program. We also want you to take this opportunity to ask any questions that you have about EPI, what we offer, and the application process. You can ask them in the comment box, and we will answer them throughout the presentation. Keep in mind that we won't be able to answer questions about your specific application for privacy reasons. All of those should be emailed to team@teachwithepi.com. During today's webinar, we will provide a general introduction to EPI. By the end of this presentation, our goal is to help you understand our mission and explain the benefits of our program, both while you are enrolled and after you leave the USA. The first question that most people have is, what is EPI? We are primarily a cultural exchange program that aims to bring teachers from different countries to the United States to teach. Officially, EPI is designated as a sponsor for an exchange visitor program. We have become a world leader in cultural exchange, helping hundreds of teachers around the world come to the U.S. to teach. Teachers in our program are currently placed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and Florida. We place teachers in all subjects taught in K through 12 schools. That means not only foreign languages and English as a second language, but also math, science, art, special education, elementary education, and many more subjects. While we work with schools across the southern United States, our home office is in the mountains of North Carolina, which you can see in this photo. We would love to know where you are from, so please tell us in the comments. And wherever you are joining us from, we are so glad you're here. In order to understand the importance of U.S. cultural exchange, it may be helpful to know about its history. Senator J. William Fulbright played a significant role in promoting cultural exchange as a means of strengthening U.S. international relations. You may recognize Senator Fulbright's name as he is credited with establishing the Fulbright Program, which is a famous international education scholarship. Along with the creation of this scholarship, he introduced and passed the Fulbright-Hays Act to foster greater understanding and communication between the people of the United States and those of other nations. The Fulbright-Hays Act was signed by President John F. Kennedy in 1961 and led to the creation of cultural exchange programs like EPI across the USA. EPI offers cultural exchange opportunities specifically for teachers from other countries to come to the USA. Cultural exchange means that our teachers come to the United States to share their culture and then return to their home country so that they can share what they have learned about the US. You will be able to do that through 2 cultural exchange projects that you will complete every year that you are an EPI teacher. Our program lasts 3 years. After you have finished the program, you will return to your home country for 2 years. These 2 years are crucial as they allow you to complete your cultural exchange mission. We want to help you come to the United States to share your culture, and we are also interested in you returning home and sharing your experience here with other people in your home country. That is because EPI believes sharing knowledge across cultures and venues improves understanding among teachers, students, administrators, and members of the communities in which we live. This is the whole reason why we do this program. Your ability to bring your culture to the United States and then take U.S. culture back home with you is what true cultural exchange is all about. Exchanging knowledge and information between cultures so we can understand one another better as a global community. So, what does this kind of cultural exchange look like? Being an EPI teacher means that you will live and teach in the USA, fully immersed in U.S. culture while sharing your culture with your students here. Today, we have a couple of examples of the projects our teachers have created to share their culture with their U.S. communities. EPI teacher Hemar from the Philippines taught his art classes about the Mascara Festival and its history. He then had his students make their own traditional festival masks. Tamara from Jamaica helped host her school's Cultural Explosion Expo. The event showcased the faculty's diverse heritages and featured music, art, and foods from around the world. Tamara's presentation exhibited her home country's clothing, jewelry, important historical sites, and famous musicians and athletes. As you can see, we provide many opportunities for you to share your culture with your school here in the United States, and there are many ways that you can do this. You will have the ability to find what you are truly passionate about and share that with your students. Now that you have more of a background on who we are and what we do, it's time to talk about what benefits you get from participating in our program. The most obvious benefit is that you will get to encounter new cultural experiences, experience life in the USA, and share your culture with people who would normally not experience it. Your students here may not know very much at all about life in your home country, and you will get to share things with them that they would have never known otherwise. By doing this, you have an opportunity to make a positive impact for students all over the world. Also, one of the most important things that we offer you is personal and professional support during your time here in the United States. We think teacher support is a major part of this process and one of the most important things that we do here at EPI. We are invested in your success, so we are available as a resource during your time in our program. Let's talk more in depth about the type of support that we offer our teachers. As soon as you are placed in a school, one of our dedicated and trained support team members will contact you to help guide you through the process of moving to the U.S. The relationship between you and the support team is an important one and will continue throughout your time as an EPI teacher. They will be able to assist you with any challenge, from culture shock to meeting the needs of struggling learners. At EPI, we recognize that American students benefit greatly from international perspectives, and we are committed to supporting educators like you in fulfilling this goal. Participating in the EPI program provides benefits both during your time in the U.S. and after you return home. The experiences and professional development that you gain while in the USA will stay with you throughout your life. By being a part of this program, you become a world educator who has taught students from various countries all over the world. These experiences are transformative, and you will not be the same teacher that you were before joining our program. We consider this to be a major benefit in participating in our program. Before we finish talking about the benefits that EPI has to offer, here is what some of our teachers have to say about their time in the United States. Marita from Zimbabwe says, "Thank you, EPI, for your encouragement. I appreciate everything you have done for me and my family, and it's comforting to know there is someone who cares for us. We are away from home, but life has been good with a community who is so caring and loving. I am surrounded by people who make me feel like I'm in my hometown." Morris from Uganda says, "I find EPI the ideal program for any teacher out there interested in professional growth and positively impacting the lives of students." To hear more from our teachers, visit our Facebook page. We have posted several videos of our teachers talking about their cultural exchange experiences. We also post teacher stories on our website, teachwithepi.com. We will now address any questions you have about our program. If you have not submitted yours yet, please ask them now in the comment section and we will answer them during this broadcast. Here are some of the most common questions we get at EPI. Many applicants want to know how long the EPI program is. We are a 3-year program. People also ask, is there an application fee? The answer is no. There is no application or placement fee. There are other costs associated with your application, such as obtaining a diploma or transcripts, but EPI will never charge you an application or a placement fee. Another question we often get is there an age limit? There is no age limit. As long as you meet our basic requirements, you can join the EPI program regardless of your age. Some of those requirements are that you are currently teaching with at least 2 years of full-time teaching experience, you have the equivalent of a U.S. bachelor's degree, and you have advanced English skills. An important question to ask is, when are EPI applications due? EPI accepts applications all year round. However, we encourage you to complete your application by the end of December for the best chance at placement. The earlier you turn in your application, the faster we can help you through the process. After learning more about us, you may be wondering if EPI is the right choice for you. Here we have listed some of the basic requirements for our program. To be an EPI teacher, you must currently be teaching, have advanced English skills, have citizenship outside of the United States, have the equivalent of a U.S. bachelor's degree, and have at least 2 years of full-time teaching experience. If that sounds like it applies to you, go to teachwithepi.com and start your application. The first step is to go to our website and select the Apply button. After you answer the eligibility question and click Submit, you will be able to make an account with your email address and start your application. If you have already started the application process, be sure that you are checking your email regularly for updates on your status. To wrap up our presentation today, I would like to share this quote from President John F. Kennedy that I feel illustrates the importance of cultural exchange education. If we believe in the ability of people to make an intelligent judgment, they can't do that without the best education. And they can't get the best education without the best teachers. Knowledge is international. Peace is international, indivisible. Like the former president, we at EPI hope to build a foundation of peace and understanding through global education. That's all we have for today. Follow us on Facebook to learn about our upcoming events, as well as to hear more from our current teachers. If you have any more questions, be sure to email us at team@teachwithepi.com. On behalf of everyone at Educational Partners International, thank you for joining us and have a great day.